nope, he doesn't have anything to say. I was already just supposed to know to go back to the Runaways hideout. So let's head back to the Runaways hideout. Now that we are not a demon, they should like us all right. Well now, this is a surprise if it isn't Adol Kristen. It's me, Bot, the miner from Lance. I was captured by demons in Restini and, well, you know the rest, I suppose. Now don't be too surprised, but Lily is here too. She escaped here with the rest of us, and she simply won't shut up about you. I do believe she's smitten. Pretty smooth, lover boy. You work fast. You should ask Reg. You should go see her and get what's coming to you. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? So we head inside the Runaways hideout. We can talk to Bots again. She escaped here with the rest of us, and she simply won't shut up about you. I do believe she's smitten. Yeah, so we have gone through this before. All right, let's talk to Kyle. We got away from the demons easily enough, but Maria was captured. If we don't hurry, she'll be sacrificed. You only have the one thing? And it's Noit. Hey, aren't you Adol? Doubt you'd remember me. I'm Noit from the Colony of Lava. A demon named Keith told me something before we came here. Seems that the passage leading to the goddess's palace has been sealed off in some peculiar manner. But if you touch a goddess statue with something once owned by the goddesses, you'll go where you need to be. Interesting. Yeah, no, it's just gonna say the same thing. So I need to find something from the goddesses, apparently. Let's head down here, where we can find Lilia. Adol. Can it be? Is it really you? It's like a dream. I never thought I'd see you again. I was just out walking, not far from the village, when some demons on the hunt came out of nowhere. We all fled here after a demon named Keith saved us from the bell tower where we were being held. While we were escaping, he gave me this key and said to pass it on to you. It's the master key for all the shrine doors. I'm quite certain you'll be able to make good use of it, Adol. And we've received the shrine key. How important is that? An ominous voice suddenly echoed from all around Adol. I must congratulate you on all your accomplishments, lapdog. I'm sure the goddesses have a treat for you. That's Dallas again. You are a most helpful soul, though. You've led me right to the hideout of these obnoxious runaways. These people have learned all too much about this forsaken land, so of course I simply cannot permit them to live. You cope well with your own suffering, swordsman. But how might you fare in dealing with the torment of others? My precious little runaways, since you so deeply fear sacrifice, I'll spare you that fate in favor of another. And he turned them all to stone! All at once, all sound was drained from the immediate vicinity, including the music. For a moment, Adol feared he had been stricken deaf. As a token of my thanks to you for finding these wretches, I've spared you from the spell's effects. Behold, in despair at how powerless you truly are. Dudes? It was as if time had stopped for everyone except Adol. Oh, was that close-up necessary? Lilia stood in place, still and silent as a statue. Let's just go. Dude, Noit? Other guy? Bots? Nothing! We got nothing! Oh, this is not good. Well, there's one thing that I can do. Let's head back to Lance Village, huh? This probably wasn't on anybody's to-do list, but it's on mine. Let's not talk to people. What we want to do, and I say want very loosely here, is we want to head to... It's been a while. Is it here? No. We want to head back to Lilia's place. This is it. There we go. Benoa and Lilia's house. We want to head in here. We want to try and talk to Benoa. Adol, have you seen my daughter? I'm saddened to say she's disappeared. I wonder where she could have gone. I hope she's all right. Adol couldn't bring himself to tell Benoa of Lilia's fate. He made a silent oath to find some way of returning her to normal. Yeah, that's pretty much all we get. We can take a rest, though. That's something. I guess I can feel a little bit better about myself because of that. Did we get anybody new on the list due to that? Kyle, maybe? Yes, we got Kyle. He was added. A man from Ramia village who was taken by the demons. He escaped from confinement before becoming a sacrifice and hid in the subterranean canal. Has a young daughter back in Ramia named Romera, who we already met. And I do believe that is it. I think everybody else we had met before. Although you don't have to have met Bots in particular before, you would have met him now. What else can I do? We can equip the Lilishell. Adol tried speaking into the Lilishell, and an old man's voice echoed in response. All of the prisoners in the shrine were turned to stone. There's no way for the blessed water to work on them. They'd have to drink it. And statues certainly can't do that. I'm afraid my knowledge of the goddesses and priests only extends so far. I'm not sure what other options we have. Please take a look around the shrine and see if you can find any clue, anything at all. It's up to me. Before we do that, I may have something to do in Rustini Mine. It might only be in the Steam version, but I'll go ahead and check. There's really not a big point to doing this, but I'll give it a check anyway. Actually, this one takes place in the ruins of Moondoria, so outside of the Rustini Mine. I'm on the far eastern side. You can tell, well, I killed a whole bunch of Godagos while I was here. I figured I might as well. On the far right side, you can see some mosquitoes. It's like a lack of mosquitoes. So what you want them to do, this is completely pointless, but it gets you a Steam achievement. You can let them follow you a little bit. As you can see, they take forever to follow you. The idea here is that you need to go to the next screen. There's an easy way to do that. So let's warp back to Lance Village. But unfortunately, Lance Village warping anywhere, does not actually count as a screen transition, so you have to do a screen transition, and then you can get the message. There seem to be no mosquitoes in pursuit, fortunately. So, there you go. You get a Steam achievement for doing that. I'm not entirely sure why. I'll meet you back when I think I am ready to go back into the shrine. We have some treasure to find. All healed and hopefully ready to go. We need to turn into a Roo and head back inside. They say the exact same thing, the Zerots. I believe the Zerots are the ones that we have skipped over in the bestiary because, well, we have the option of talking to him here. We're introduced to him here, but I still can't kill them. So we're moving on. Still gotta kill these guys, though. Nothing too difficult with these guys. We're gonna start by heading west. It is the one that is more immediately familiar to me. So let's head up here and around, back to the western side, getting free experience as we go. They're so nice about just dying for me whenever I want. Back to Tovah's sector. So we want to head down here and through the gate that has been opened because we knew the password. You could have got here earlier, but if you don't know the password, he will give you 3 bad options. He will not give you the proper password unless you already know it. So let's head back up here. This might look pretty familiar. It's the same path that we took before, somewhat. We're going to take the path that leads me... There's something down there that's dying. Maybe? Well, you can die too. Alright, we'll head this way. This is the way that we went before, the first time through, when we were looking for the Sacred Cup. And we can head up here and head in through this door. It doesn't really matter which one you go through. All the doors here lead to the same area. You can tell it's new, though, because there's enemies inside, and we haven't encountered that before. Alright, so, in this area, you want to head to the top door here, which was locked, but now we can go through, where we can find time magic. Very useful time magic, as I'm sure you might have anticipated. It is our level 5 magic. Looks like there's one more slot. Time magic. Magic of Mesa, Priest of Time. Freezes the flow of time itself. Essentially 6 MP, freezes enemies for, I believe, 3 seconds, so you can go all out on them. Useful in certain situations, definitely. Not necessarily ones that I like using too often, but I might have to use it. Well, because enemies get difficult from time to time. Would have been great to have that really early on, but I didn't. Alright, down they go, and now I'm hitting an Alamat up there? Alright, well, he's dead. Hooray, I did it. Alright, let's backtrack a little bit. Back through here. And now we want to go west. You might remember the locked door that we encountered here. I honestly did not see him until he hit me. So we can hang out here for a little bit because the things around here still hit hard, which is nice if you want to freeze them. But as you can see, we're getting close to level 37. This has been a very prosperous section for us, experience-wise, I should say. It's been pretty good. I should have known he was there. I've taken this route many times before. Well, a couple times before. But this is the route we're taking once more. Down you go. Then we can head in here, and we can follow this path around. We know that it will lead me to another locked door. Inside, we can find a treasure chest with an iron shield. You thought the other shields were made of iron? You don't know iron. This is an iron shield, a shield made of the finest iron. Some might even call it steel, but they're not. It's very sturdy, offering excellent defense. It increases our defense over the large shield by 6. So it increases our defense all the way up to 155. We do see some big numbers these days. As you can see, we're getting close to kind of the end of the bar on a lot of these. That makes me happy. The last treasure chest that we wanted to find on this side is actually still forward. We're following the same path that I took before. It's a nice path. Why try to fix it? So let's kill a couple of these enemies, possibly get up to level 37. I feel like we have gotten so many levels in the shrine. Because we have. Alright, down go the Alamodes. Alamodes? Oh, I get it. Are they supposed to be Alamodes instead of Alamods? I'm on to you. That's terrible. They have nothing to do with ice cream. But technically, Alamode just means in fashion. Why it got stuck with ice cream on pie, I'm never entirely sure. It must have been in fashion at some point. Alright, so where all these Molochiuses are, this is where you want to be. You also want to take out the Molochiuses. Alright, they're gone. Let's switch over to being a Rue and head inside. Because there's another locked door here with another Zavanite. This is Creatora. I believe the name's changed. Either way, this is Creatora. Adol doesn't know that the goddess's pendant has been moved. This information must not leave this room. It's been transferred to the west sector of the subterranean canal. Adol cannot enter the main building of the shrine without it. Can I not? Alright, let's switch back. Use our time magic. Go for it! As you can see, it's quite useful against her. Oh, we're so close to the next level. Oh, I want to get out and get it. Alright, we'll kill these guys. Nope, nope, you're not gonna hit me. Oh, come on. There we go. So close. I can taste it. I can smell it. All right, there is the next level, up to level 37, 200 HP and MP even. With that done, we're done on this side. So let's head back to Ramia Village. And we will head to the other side of the shrine in order to get more treasure next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play East 2. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my now level 37 swordsman, Adol Kristen. When we come back, more exploring. More plot, I'm sure, but more exploring first. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.